Hello everyone, I just want to do a quick review of the UltraTab S11 Pro keyboard. There wasn't really anything in the box, you guys, so nothing really much to show, so we'll just get on with the show. Alright, well, here's the keyboard. I wanted to show you guys what it looks like. Alright. They didn't have the silver. All they had was the gray. I'm currently in Vietnam, and this costs 340 USD, which is $60 less than if I was to purchase it in the United States. In the United States, it would have been 400 plus tax. So here it was just 340 out the door. They said it was on sale, but to be honest, I noticed that that's actually just the price. I could be wrong, but the cool thing about being in Vietnam is that Samsung products actually cost a little bit less than they do in the United States. So let's go ahead and attach it. There's like, I don't know if you guys can see, there's like these little two indentations on the bottom of the tablet. Sorry about that, it's actually kind of blurry. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so then there's two indentations here, or not indentations, but little things that stick out right here, and then there's the pogo pins, and here's the pogo pins on the back. So you just line it up, and then it just sticks on really quick. It's really easy to attach. And a couple of things I want to get out of the way really quickly is that I hear a lot of comments saying that it doesn't have a keyboard, it's not backlit. And I am confirming that it is. F12, you push that, and then it's backlit. Sorry, the room is bright, so you guys can't see it, but I can assure you that it is backlit. The backlit isn't very strong, but it works, and I'd rather have it than not have it, because that's one of the things that was really annoying me, was that I had to use a Logitech, was it Keys to Go 2, and it didn't have a lit keyboard. And then also because it was Bluetooth, a lot of times, like when I'm trying to use it, the little onboard screen would just pop up once with the, like the keyboard, but then you just push this and then you can bring it down. But it does it like once every time you like connect the keyboard via Bluetooth, and it's really annoying. But with this, it doesn't happen. It's very smooth. The process is very seamless. It's just really, really good. It's really good. The keyboard's been great. It's a really good size, as you can see. And everything just works really good. The key travel, I don't know what the millimeter travel is, but it's I wouldn't say it's deep, but it's not shallow. It's a good amount. It gets the job done. I feel like I was able to really catch on quickly typing on it, so it's actually really cool. And this is another thing that people don't mention in the reviews, right? So you put this thing on, and then it's fixed to this angle, like a typical laptop angle, and then this thing folds down. So my biggest concern was that a lot of times, like, you want to prop it somewhere and you just want to have it like up like that, right? Like you're in bed or wherever, and you just want to pop it up like that. So my concern was this going to be strong enough of a hinge that it would, not fall down back or anything like that? Like, would it maintain this position? And I can say that it does. It maintains this position, all right? But this does not stay down. So this, if you pull this up, this goes up too, all right? So it's a little bit weird. I don't know why they designed it like that. Like, I would have preferred if we had the choice, of the option of having this down or up, and then this being like a separate movement by itself, instead of this having like a movement of its own. So this is what it looks like when you close it, right? This is what you look like when you close it, and then you can open it like this, Sorry, I have to do this one-handed, so it's a little bit difficult. There you go. And this gives it like extra. This makes it a lot bigger. So like if you're traveling and you're on like economy and you're in economy seats, like this would be pretty big, right? But if you can lift it up like that, that might help. And then when you're sitting down, when you're resting it on your lap, it's really nice. Or when you're on the table, it just gives a lot of stability because of this back piece, because this is heavy, right? And this is lighter. Well, this weighs as much as this, but what I mean is it's just that the weight of this is not super heavy, so this is gonna easily topple. So this is why it's needed, right? This is what it looks like from the back. All right. And another thing I wanted to note was that, is it easy to take out? It's actually not. You actually need to have two hands to take this out. It's pretty hard to take out, which some might like, but I don't know. It's kind of hard, and I feel like when you yank it out, you kind of like scratch the keyboard, you know, having to try to yank it out. So if you like to remove your tablet often, it might be an annoyance. But if you don't remove it often, then it's not too big of a deal, right? But that's another thing that you should pay attention to if you decide you want to buy this. Would I recommend this? 100%. Now, is it expensive? Very much. It's very expensive at 400 USD retail. So unless you really want to use your keyboard quite often, I recommend this. I haven't gotten a chance to use like the more cheaper alternative stuff. You know, like the ones where it has like the two-piece one connected to your tablet. This doesn't give your tablet protection, like very minimal, maybe the back, right? But it doesn't give your tablet like any like a camera protection. The corners. It's basically it does not protect your keyboard. Excuse me, it doesn't protect your tablet, right? But I like it. Like, I don't know, man. It just has a really professional, very clean, professional look. It works very good. I really don't have anything too much to complain about. How would you compare it to, say, because I've had the iPad Pro M4 with the expensive keyboard that they have. That keyboard's really good. That keyboard types really, really good. Like, it's super easy. I would say the typing experience on that's a little bit, just a tad bit better than this one. But the way the unilever design on that one, because it has like weaker magnets on the back, you can easily take it out, put it back on. It's a lot easier. This one's a bit difficult, to be honest. It's a little bit harder. I wouldn't really. It's not to the point where like you wouldn't want to buy it or you wouldn't love this product. So, but it is a slight inconvenience. So the Magic Keyboard, it doesn't have this back part, so it's smaller. Like if you would put on like a airplane table, but it's not as sturdy like on your legs, and it's not as sturdy like on a surface like this. This is just like you get really good, control with it. So both has its trade-offs. I really like this, but I wouldn't have bought this if it was 400. To me, that's insane. Like 340, because if it's in the States, it's 400. Then you got to tack on tax, so you're looking at another like $30, so 430. At 340, it was already like, oh my god. But I really want to have this. This is basically my work computer. Like I don't have another laptop, so this is my everything. And I love the fact that like I can leave this on my bed or anywhere I want, and then I can have it propped up like this, because right now I don't have anything to prop it up properly. Like on the bed, it'll fold over. when I'm using like this thing doesn't really like, this thing I put in portrait mode for like TikTok. But for this is great. Like I can now put it anywhere I want. It's just very convenient. So do I recommend it? Yes. That's pretty much it on the review, you guys. And if you have any questions, just put it in the comments. I don't have anything else to really say, but let's look at the keys. Pretty basic. You push down the function keys, and then this stays lit, and then you can always use this without having to push F and the button on the button on top. Okay. All right. Peace.